We are 2.5 games up in the Central Division, and that means the Twins win tonight and the Cleveland Indians lose. Welcome back to another Minnesota Twins game review. A big game tonight, again, not only because the Twins got it done and are looking for the sweep tomorrow against the Texas Rangers, but the Indians fall to the Yankees, and we take another game lead in the Central Division. A lot went on tonight. I mean, we blew a 6-0 lead in the first inning. They had not even gotten 3 outs yet, and we were up 6-0. It went pretty much all down the drain. Benches ended up clearing. Let's talk about it. So let's go to the box score right away. 12-7 is the final score. 18 hits on the Twins side of things. 10 hits for the Rangers. Each team made an error. The error actually ended up costing us a couple of runs, even though it didn't define the game. It definitely hurt the Twins' lead in the beginning. We're going to go right into pitching, and we're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but Berríos, one of his worst outings this year. Again, not only did he just not look in the zone, the error didn't help. 7 hits, 7 runs, only 3 of them were earned, and that's, like I said, because he didn't look like himself. Again, 6 strikeouts, good there, but 3 walks, just too many walks for him. 2 home runs as well. Just didn't really look like he was invested so much into the game, and the only thing I can think about the reason being is because maybe he thought, we were up 6-0. It was really hot, so he just didn't care. I don't think that's, the explanation, but it just looked like he wasn't pitching great. Maybe because of the heat, maybe because, he thought it was in the bag. He just had to throw down the middle. They came back. Not so much in the first inning, but in the second inning, of course, when the error was made. We had 6 in the first, 2 in the second. They had 2 in the first, 4 in the second. We never gave up the lead. It was not like it was anything that really hurt us in the long term, but it did make the game close for a while until we blew it open in the end like we normally did. So let's go through the check boxes really quickly, as I do want to shine light on how good we really did tonight. So starting off, did we win the game? The biggest check mark of them all, of course we did. Did we score first? Yes, we did. Did we score more than 6 runs? Yes, we did. Did we allow them to score more than 6 runs? No, we didn't. Not that stat really matters. Of course, when you win, that's what matters. But it is an issue that we've had in the past, so it's a good thing that we were able to out-hit them tonight. Did we out-hit them? Yes, we did. That goes on this hand. And did we make an error? Yes, but so did they. So really good. Duffy got his 4th win of the season. Berríos did not get the win since he did not go 5 innings, as I mentioned, 4 1/3. But the bullpen was solid. They did not give up another run. Duffy, 2 outs, got them both with 1 strikeout. Harper went 1 inning, gave up 2 hits, but got through it. May pitched amazing. 2 perfect innings with a strikeout in there as well. Really lighting it up, and Littell came in. Did give up a hit, but struck 1 guy out and finished the 9th. Not a save situation, of course, but did really well. So let's talk about the hitting, of course, because that was a big part of this game. But we're going to start with what ended up as the result of a not hit. It was Marwin Gonzalez, who, by the way, came into tonight, I think it was 8 for 10 in his last at-bats. Then he went 10 for 12 at some point, or 11 for 13. This man has been off the charts lately. So 4 for 5 the first night. What did he go? 3 for 4 last night, and then 3 for 5 tonight. This man is incredible versus Texas. But I think it was the 8th inning. He jogs down to first. It's Sean Kelly. Sean Kelly's a baby. We all know this. Can I get a hashtag Baby Kelly in the comments? But my goodness, what a baby. Honestly, so he gets Gonzalez to ground out on the first pitch. And he's walking down the first base line, or jogging down the first base line. Kelly's getting ready to jog off the field. Stands there, says something, probably something you're not allowed to say on the radio. And, Gonzalez turns around. He's not liking that. So what does he do? He says, "Hey, come out here. Let's fight it like a man." And then Kelly walks away like a baby because he doesn't want to fight him. And that was it. The bench is cleared. It was probably one of the weakest benches clearing that I've seen this entire season. I don't believe the Twins have had another benches clearing brawl. I don't even know, a conversation, a benches clearing conversation this season. Maybe I'm wrong on that. It's been a long season, of course, but I don't remember another time this season. I know he's gotten tossed twice, and he didn't get tossed tonight, I'm saying, but that could escalate to something like that, and I don't believe either one of those were because of benches clearing brawls, so I do think this is the first one of the season. If not, well, let me know when the other ones were, but that was really weak. Not that I wanted to see anybody punch anybody or anything, but that was really weak. I mean, I wanted to see some at least like, hey, let's break it up a little bit. Let's get in each other's faces. It was probably something along the lines of, you're a chump, you're a baby, you're not good. I don't know. Maybe you guys have some insight on that. But other than that, Gonzalez completely owned him. Not maybe in that at-bat, but owned Texas. So we got the win. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like I said in previous videos, I never want anybody to hit anybody. I don't want any part of that. There's absolutely no reason to ever hit somebody, especially in a close game like this was. You give up a base runner, you get ejected, you get suspended, you get fined. But Trevor May, our hardest throwing guy in the bullpen, I wouldn't mind him throwing, 97 up and in a little bit. That's just me. But he didn't do that. He's a bigger player than that. And Sean Kelly's a baby. So, again, hashtag Baby Kelly in the chat. So let's go talk about the rest of the hitting now. We had an offensive night again like we had all season. I mean, everybody except for Rosario got a hit tonight, and he still was productive with an RBI. Everybody except for Cave and Polanco had an RBI in this game. So, I mean, that's really good. Again, that's very, very offensive. Everybody scored a run. So, guys getting on base, guys being productive behind him. 12 runs on 18 hits. That's pretty good. So let's start it off. Kepler, the DH tonight. He did great. I honestly like Cave in center field. Is he quicker than Kepler? I'm not 100% sure. I would rather see, I know Gonzalez has been playing really well in right field, but honestly, I would rather see Kepler in right field and Cave in center until Buxton's back. That's just me, though, because Kepler is in his normal position and Cave played there last year. But, hey, I know we have Marwin, and he's been good out there, so that's not the biggest deal. But he went 2 for 5 tonight, talking about offense, with a walk, an RBI, and a run as well. It all came in the first inning. I mean, the first inning we scored 6 runs. One of them, or two. It was a 2-run shot, but 2 of them were on a home run. The first 4 runs we scored were all just base running, making them pay for errors, and doing, the good things right, the small things right. So Kepler had a good night, started things off really good. I mean, let's just go through the first inning. I guess I could do that. Kepler grounded out in the first inning. That's not what I meant. I meant that he helped the team. Not so much in the first inning, but Sano singled behind him. Polanco singled behind him. Eddie Rosario got into a force out. He was safe at first base on the error that was thrown. He got to second base. The run scored. We were up 1-0. Garver walks. Luis Arias singles. We're up 2-0. Gonzalez doubles. Cron hits a home run, and just like that, it's 6-0. But other than that, Kepler got it going. So right behind him, how about this? Miguel Sano, 3 for 6 tonight with 3 runs and 2 RBIs. Also a home run, a 2-run blast in the 9th inning. As I mentioned, we have been doing really well in the late innings. Sano is no exception. He's really been seeing the ball well. 23 home runs on the year for him. Cron hit 20. We now have 6 players above the 20 mark, which ties a franchise record back in 1964. That's awesome. Sano has hit 3 home runs in 4 days. That's awesome. But what else can you ask for from this team? 240, now 27 home runs away from the record. 3 for 6 tonight, though. That is absolutely impressive. And he still could have done more damage. I mean, he left 7 guys on base, or there were 7 guys left on base total. That's crazy. He still could have done more damage. But Polanco right behind him, 3 for 5. I mean, this looks like the Braves' top of the lineup. 2 for 5, 3 for 6, 3 for 5 with a run scored. Good job for Polanco tonight, getting that average back up to 293 after it fell the last 2 nights or so. Rosario 0 for 5, but as I mentioned, scored the RBI and a run when he got on base because of the error and a sacrifice fly. Then Garver 1 for 4 with a couple of walks as well, a walk and 2 RBIs. Good for him. Arise 1 for 5 with an RBI and a run. Gonzalez, as I mentioned, 3 for 5. He has been so good this season, or at least against Texas. He's absolutely eaten them up. Cron 2 for 4 with a home run, a big 2-run shot to extend the lead 6-0 in the first inning. And Cave, a 3-hit night for him, 3 for 5. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 guys with 3-hit nights, 2 guys with multi-hit nights. So if you can do the math, 6 of our 9 guys had multiple hits tonight. That's awesome. As we had 18, we had a lot of them. So that's all I gotta say. I mean, 7 for 18 with runners in scoring position. That is really good. We still left 10 guys on base, as I mentioned. We could have done better, but you gotta celebrate the small things like we did tonight. We did almost everything right. A couple of errors. The one by Miguel Sano did hurt us a little bit. It was a tough play, kind of, but you know what? Didn't hurt us in the end. Of course, the Barrios, if he would have gotten the win, the night would have been perfect. But hey, you can't have everything you want. So we'll take the win. We'll take the Cleveland loss. And hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Now, before I go, if you guys really like MLB history or anything like that, interesting facts about baseball, make sure to check out my last video. I'll be posting one tomorrow as well. This day in baseball history, I go over everything that happened on this day in history in the MLB and around baseball. So make sure to go check that out if you enjoy it. Other than that, though, hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe right down there if you did enjoy it. Also, check out the other videos. Like I said, the MLB video about this day in history right up here, as well as a couple of other videos you might enjoy. Thanks so much for watching. Do like the video. Do subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you guys tomorrow for a couple more. Peace out.